Time to welcome our first guest. After 11 weeks of pure, unadulterated joy, the jury's verdict is in. Before we close this case once for all, let's have a quick reminder of Judge Rinder and Oksana's last dance. I know, Rob just said, please don't make me cry. I've actually gone already, even hearing Defying Gravity. What a fantastic last song. Oksana has the glitter box tissues. You've gone, haven't you? I know, it's so emotional.
I'm done before we started.
Oh, bless you. Get it, let it out. I say, don't hold it in. What a night for you. Can I just say that, the hip move, your saucy mover. It was absolutely brilliant. I loved your samba.
Yeah, we loved it too, actually. We really, really did. And, you know, I thought it was going to be a challenging week, so let's go out and have fun. And, you know, I really did. It was the first week before we went out. I wasn't nervous at all.
Really?
Yeah, there was somebody I really love in my life who passed away. And earlier in the day, I got a text message saying this was her favourite song.
Oh, you're joking.
Genuinely. I know, genuinely. And there was something that happened, and the alchemy changed. And that moment the music came on, I just had the most fun I possibly could. And, you know, the energy of the audience, and the nice thing about the program, you feel it here, you feel it with you feel it every single person involved in the show, from the runners that run after you all day to help you, to the people doing costume, to everybody. The love and passion permeates into the show. It's a program, people don't sit there and want you to do badly.
No, they don't. They're
willing you to do well. And that's what it felt like. And it was just the most fun.
I do feel your friend was with you in spirit there. She would have been very, very proud of you. Oksana, bless you. It's your... I know, I'm going to try and talk to you anyway in a cruel fashion. It's your favourite dance, the samba, as well, wasn't it? Yes.
It was, and I think it was, since we have to go, it was a great dance for us to go. I think we did it. It was very good.
It was very... You look beautiful, even beautiful, crying. I have to say, bottom two last week, did you feel a little bit like it might be coming? I mean, when it's down to only 5, it gets so tough.
No, sure. I thought there was a strong possibility, let's face it, that we would have ended up in the dance-off. You know, there was a good chance of it. So,
but looking at the level who we have to go against, and like competition this year was
brilliant
at its strongest. And that is a big pride.
And that's something I think that then you can feel proud of when you look to how far you've come. You're like, goodness
oh yeah,
me.
I mean, you look in the first week. You know, she sort of looked at me on the first day going, goodness me, what on earth are we going to do? And you know, I'm a big fan of the show and a big fan of this program. And I used to listen to people talking about their journey and sort of reach for the, oh goodness, you know, but actually, genuinely, that's what we've been through. And, you know, I said it every week, and I meant it from the bottom of my heart. She's taught me.
Yeah.
She's taught me to love dance. She's held my hand the whole time. And, you know, when somebody teaches you to love something, you never forget that. It's such a generous thing to do. And I've loved every minute of it. And, you know, and I think, and I hope, in fact, I'm sure people have responded to it. So
they really have. There's a lot of love in the room for you tonight. I can see people with tears in their eyes. Also, I thought it was really lovely. I know how much you love Darcy, and she's on the show later tonight. And she did say on the show on Saturday that you're such an individual, and she loves watching you dance. And I think that was something that everybody got such joy from watching you perform each week.
I think if you put 100% into anything, if you do it with authenticity and enthusiasm, that really comes through, you know. And I mean, one of the things that I don't think people know is it's been such a challenge for Oksana, because you know, it's been a struggle for her to find time. You know, you try to teach something that you know how to do in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you'll spend a week with somebody.
And again.
Imagine exactly,
Yeah.
and they keep making the same mistake. Imagine having that degree of patience, generosity of spirit and love to want to share that. And worse still for her, because I'm working full time most of the time.
Yeah.
So we sometimes start at 7 in the morning and finish at 9 o'clock at night. So very often she's not able to start teaching until 9:30. Until, you know, sometimes 12 o'clock at night.
By which point you've probably spent the best of your energy.
Well, not the
she's
best
done
of it, my
such an
brain.
amazing
No,
job.
he keeps it for
He keeps it for
He always
dancing.
brought his
Yes,
best.
all those shows. Anyway, listen, we have loved watching you. You ready for it? It's
I've
incredible
loved
seeing it
being
all
here.
together.
And genuinely, I said it on Saturday night, I want to say it again. You know, I watch the show, I'm a fan of it, and you've no idea what goes into it to make it. Every single person has such passion and love for it, and boy, can you feel it. It's such a joy.
Oh, don't start me off. Here we go. You've done your community service, so to speak. The nation well and truly entertained by wonderful Rob and Oksana each week. Here is your Strictly story. Enjoy.
Your partner is Oksana!
She's going to be an absolute taskmaster, which I'm completely thrilled by.
I think Robert needs to be careful what he wishes for.
Oksana, oh gosh, yes.
You late. 2 and 3 and cha-cha 1. Check replace 1 and harder and harder.
You need a timeout right now, okay?
Like you need some discipline right now.
Facial expressions, darling, you need to really look at that.
That was the wildest surprise I think I've ever had.
So this week is the American Smooth. Oksana's going to make sure that I really get the frame right. This is crazy. Who stands like this? It's like an homage to a statue.
Next time you dance, look at your face. It's still quite annoying.
Ah, I love her face.
He hammered that Charleston so much that the timing went extinct. But always funny and great to watch.
I'm completely falling in love with dancing. It's really surprised me, actually.
Your facial expressions are on the up, darling, and improving. There is a delicious dancer, actually, hidden underneath all of that.
Full of energy, full of enthusiasm. I'll tell you what, that was as tight as a bugle boy's cheek.
My passive face is sort of like this. Just before I'm about to dance, I think to myself, Robert, do try and not look like a moron.
There was a lot of puzzle there.
You've come out again strong, powerful and meaningful. Well done.
I think I got the best partner out of the whole competition.
I struggle to find the adjectives to describe Oksana. My God, I'm welling up. Every time we dance together, I'm just happier about the world. She's extraordinary. This week is a foxtrot. I decided to do Strictly for this dance. It is the dance that I did with my grandma years ago.
You should be proud. Your best dance. It's a 9!
Getting a 9 from Len, that really meant the world. You're the best.
You're the best.
Oh my God.
We're a great team. Salsa is extremely fun dance. Judge Rinder really can shake his tush.
It's Blackpool. You've got to pull it out of the bag.
You were spicier and hotter than a Scotch bonnet. What a way of ending such a fantastic night.
This week we're doing rumba, and I was a little apprehensive about it. The technique has to be really, really good.
Since week 1, Judge Rinder have a very interesting way of holding his hands. This is quite natural to him.
2.
So I decided to tape it like this. Good.
It looked a little bit awkward on you, to be honest.
You didn't look as steady on your feet. It wasn't your best dance.
In the dance-off is Judge Rinder and Oksana.
So we're in the dance-off, but you know, brushed ourselves off, and we're ready to see Samba this week. Strictly is like nothing I can describe. It is euphoria with glittery jazz hands.
The voltas were a little bit stilted, but I've got to say a fantastic energy and your hip action, darling. Your bottom was bouncing for Brazil.
Judges, it's time to decide.
I would like to say Ore and Joanne.
Ore and Joanne.
Ore and Joanne.
Thank you so much.
I had unforgettable time and especially grateful for making this partnership happen.
It's so beautiful. 11 amazing dances. Oksana, something lovely that Rob has said every week. He's always talked about you being an amazing teacher. What has the pupil taught the teacher, would you say, in this experience, Oksana?
So much. Well, for starters, he taught me how to play piano.
You're joking. Quick, bring in the organ. Give us a tune. Yeah. No. Early days.
That's why, I wanted to learn how difficult it was to teach something to somebody you know how to do.
Okay.
I lasted half an hour.
Okay.
He really meant to say by that he wanted me to understand what it feels like to learn something that you don't know how to do. And no, but so much. And I guess I can say maybe what a true dedication is, because, it doesn't matter how late it is, how tired he is, how frustrated both of us are, the kind of, respect and complete dedication to being at the moment and taking every word that I say. It's just, he did it.
Oh, well done, you. Oh, goodness me. And when you look back at all those dances, I loved Bum Bongos, but you're so good at so many of them. Foxtrot, I mean, could you pick out a standout moment for you?
There were two moments. The first one, the jive, I think, was our game-changing moment. I learned how to count. At the beginning, that was completely... I was like gobbledygook. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did she talk? And that was the week I really understood. It sort of clicked into place, like learning a language.
We started to talk the same language.
Yes, exactly so. And I loved, of course, the foxtrot, but what wasn't on there so much as the quick step. The best thing every week was when you get to the end of the dance and it's gone well. There is, I described it as a euphoria, but it is this sort of joy that it renders me inarticulate. It could, I don't know, power the world. That's all I can say. It was just heavenly. It really was. And, I'm a very stiff upper lip kind of guy.
Yeah.
And, if you'd told me 2 years ago that I'd get weepy over a dance competition, I'd have said, oh, don't be such a ninny, Robert, but...
But you are.
I've been completely invested in it, and I've been invested in it because when you're with somebody like that, what more can you do? So,
you have been such a joy, the two of one of my favourite partnerships. Well done. Thank you so, so much. Judge Rinder and Oksana. Oh, beautiful.